So we lose our love. It's not from God. Number 3, one of the biggest things that I think John's hammering home here is this: it does not last. 1 John 2:17, and the world is passing away along with its desires, but whoever does the will of God abides forever. One of my favorite Mark Twain quotes was this. Somebody came up to Mark Twain and they said to him, Mark Twain, listen, the world is coming to an end. You know what his response was? We can do without it. We can do without it. Hey, if that just doesn't say exactly what John's saying, yes, the world is passing away along with its desires. It's all going away. What does it matter? Mark 8:36, for what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his soul? Jesus' words. What good would it be if you acquire everything that this world has to offer, making sure that all your desires were met, all of your eyes, everything you ever wanted was met, and your pride of life, you are the pinnacle of humankind, and yet you lose your soul because it's all passing away anyway, what does it matter? I can't think of a better way than if I could get into a time machine and I could travel back to the people that were boarding the Titanic. Could you imagine if I could stand there just as they're starting to board the Titanic and I can go, hey guys, listen, you do not want to get on this ship. I promise you do not want to get on this ship. It is not going to end well. It's going to hit an iceberg and it's going to sink. I promise you, I'm from the future, so I'm dressed like this. You don't want to get on. And the people looked though and they said, but listen, Matt, you don't understand. I got the luxury suite in there. Like, I got the one that is right there that overlooks the balcony. Oh, the spot that I have is phenomenal. Matt, you don't understand. I've heard that the food on this cruise, this trip, is going to be amazing. The music that they got the best musicians here. You're telling me, don't get on this ship. I don't want to miss out on those things. And yet, that's exactly the mentality that so many of us have in regards to the world, that we go, yeah, but look, this is so awesome and this is so great. And John's going, it's going to go away. It's all passing away. It's in the perfect tense there in the Greek. It's an ongoing thing. The world is more decayed today than it was yesterday, and it will be again tomorrow. It keeps happening. It's not going to last. And so here's that temptation from Satan that we can all relate to. It's the temptation to exchange the eternal for the temporal. It's that temptation of only seeing what is right in front of you and saying, I want to fulfill this desire of the flesh right here and right now and gratify it. Oh, the lust of the eyes. I want this over here, right here and right now. I want that pride of life right here and right now. And John is saying, all of it goes away. You understand that super yacht that I talked about with its multiple helipads and how amazing and spectacular, it's going to be a pile of rust someday. Nobody's going to want it. Hey, that position that we aspire to, that we want everybody to look and acknowledge and say how amazing, how incredible that was, in a generation, nobody knows who you are. It's the honest truth. Just go and talk about some of the great actors from a century ago, from a decade ago, from 2 decades ago, and go to the young people and say, hey, this actor over here, and they go, who? I have no idea who you're talking about. Why? Because it all goes away. Many of us can't even remember who won the Super Bowl 3 years ago. It's going away.